Why don't you want to see me? I'm just 2 houses down, and you don't even wave at me from the window. You don't want to have anything to do with your dad anymore. I don't know. No, is someone telling you that you shouldn't want to talk to me? Because that isn't okay. It's always okay for you to want to talk to your dad. No, no one says that. I just don't like talking. It's going to be Christmas soon. Am I supposed to buy presents for you when you don't even want to talk to your dad? How do you think that makes me feel? You don't have to if you don't want to. Mommy will, and Santa will. You know, Daddy has a girlfriend and she has 2 kids your age. They always play in your room here. If you aren't going to want anything to do with me, I may just give your room to them for when they're here. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go play now. Bye. Hold on. It's only been a few minutes now. Is your mom making you hang up on me? No, you're just being mean, so I don't want to talk to you. Son will be switching to this school for 1st grade after winter break at his current school. I don't want him to switch anywhere. He is in a good Christian school, and I want him to stay there. I understand, but Son needs additional help and services while at school that the private school can't accommodate. There isn't an option. He doesn't need any services. He's just acting out and like ABRT because you allow it and don't parent him. Are you on Dr. OGS or something? Because you're acting crazy. I am simply giving you the latest update regarding Son. Have a good day. This is why Lynn and I need to have custody of Son and not you. You enabled him to act out badly enough to get kicked out of school. You're ruining him. What the he-11 kind of bullshit YT trash mom ruins their kids so badly that they get kicked out of kindergarten? What the fuck? You're fucking pathetic. Son is going to hate you once he sees who you really are. Merry Christmas, Faye. Will our son be coming over today to open his presents? If you would like to have the presents dropped off, you can watch him open them over FaceTime. No, if he wants his presents, he will need to open them here with me and Lynn and the kids. I will not be donating them to you. Let's be honest, there is no reason for him not to be able to come over here to enjoy Christmas with his father, for God's sake. Let's put the BS behind us and let him be happy. You wouldn't be doing it to make me happy. You'd be doing it to make our son happy. Son is extremely happy. It's not bad that needs to be behind us. It is your unsafe behavior that you refuse to change, and I refuse to expose him to. My behavior is fine. I am just asking to see my son for Christmas. I have already told you the answer. Okay, then he will know that you are the reason he can't have his presents. Do not bother to text me again tonight. I spoke to Lynn, and she said that we should drop off the presents. We shouldn't punish Son because you are a failure of a mother. Oh, by the way, I should probably let you know that Lynn and the kids all tested positive for COVID the other day. Hey buddy, did you open up the Christmas presents I got you? I wanted to see you open them in person, but your mom wouldn't let me. Yeah, I saw them. Thanks. Well, what did you do for Christmas since you weren't allowed to spend time with me again? I just spent time with Mom and Harris and Grandma. It was fun. Harris was there. Yeah. I don't want you spending time with Harris. I don't like him. He isn't a safe person. You need to stay away from him. No, Harris is really nice. I like him. No, he isn't. Harris likes to hurt little kids. I didn't want to be the one to tell you that, but it's true. He's hurt a lot of kids, and I don't want you to be the next one he hurts. And the sad thing is that your mom knows this about him, and she doesn't even care. She loves him more than she cares to keep you safe, and I will never be okay with that. Your mom needs to love you more than him. Okay, that's enough. Say goodbye to your dad. This phone call is over. You and Harris keep thinking that using Sun as a weapon is a game, but it's all about to come back onto the both of you hard. Harris has nothing to do with this, and I can promise you that I do not use Sun as a weapon. The way you were speaking is unacceptable and harmful for a child, so the call needed to end. Oh no, I know exactly what is going on and you don't get to lie to me like that. You both are trying to set it up so that Sun only thinks of you as a parent and forgets all about me. None of that is true. I'm sorry if you feel that way. Have a good night. I am going to say this to you once and only once, and since you are a complete scumbag, I know you won't respond. Do not think for 1 second that I am ever going to give up on getting 50-50th custody of Sun. I promise you, I will fight it until my very last breath escapes my body. Your own lies and selfishness and greed have gotten us to this point, and Sun is going to end up so embarrassed to call you his mother when he finally sees through all the lies you've told him. It has come to my attention that you have chosen to keep Sun out of school today to go to this location. Sun needs to be in attendance at school to learn. And you are actively choosing to mess with his education because you want to go somewhere. Yes, the school approved it for an educational experience. He will not be marked as absent once we turn in the schoolwork that goes along with the trip. I was never asked if I approve of Sun missing school for an unnecessary trip. His grades are going to begin to slip due to this. You are once again choosing to put your wants above his needs. Once again, the school approved this. Sun also is enrolled in virtual learning until his new school has his resources prepared for him. They don't expect it to be longer than 2 weeks. So Sun will be out of school for 2 weeks. That is completely unacceptable. If he is not in a classroom getting his educational needs met by tomorrow, we are going to have major issues. We seem to already have major issues. Sun's educational needs are being met. I will keep you updated for when he transfers to full-time in-person education. Thank you. Hello. Hi, my name is Amber Blank from the Department of Children and Youth Services. I am here to investigate a report that has been filed concerning the welfare of a minor child at this location. Oh my God, are you serious? Come in. He's right in the kitchen doing his online schooling right now, but I can have him take a break if we need to. No, that's okay. So Sun is enrolled in online schooling. Yes, he recently started and will be doing a mostly virtual schooling until his new school has his accommodations prepared. What report was filed about him? We received a report stating that Sun is considered truant from school due to excessive absences due to Dr. Zero G usage by his mother and live-in boyfriend. Also, that Sun's medical needs have been severely neglected and he has not received proper treatment. That's insane. None of that is true. And I am definitely not using Dr. Zero G's of any kind. And neither is my boyfriend, who does not live here. I understand this is upsetting, but I'm simply here to begin my investigation. I could feel myself about to slip into a full-blown panic attack at this point. Rodney always swore that if I ever left him, he was going to make sure that I didn't get to have Sun. Did he finally concoct a lie good enough that would do the job? I can prove all of these claims aren't true right now. If Sun was ever in danger, it was when we were still living with his father. Sun is in no way neglected or in danger here. How about we step into another room and we can talk, okay? There's no need to get worked up right now. I'm not here to steal your child. I just need to do my job and look into these claims. Of course, anything. My computer is in the living room, and it should have anything I need on it to show you what you need to know. Great! I sincerely hope this is all one big misunderstanding. So I see Sun is doing online schooling. Has he been in attendance an appropriate amount of time? Yes, I can show you his online portal. We've only been doing this for about a week. We switched schools during winter break, but he has never been considered truant. And what made you decide to pull him from his former school? His former teachers and staff were wonderful. They just weren't able to properly meet his needs. Son is working through some trauma he has experienced through the separation and divorce process from H's father. And do you plan on keeping him home permanently to do online schooling until he has dealt with whatever issues he is working through? No, he should begin attending in person at his new school very soon. The principal and I agreed that it would be best to do online learning until they have the accommodation Son needs prepared for high. Why do you think someone may be of the belief that Son is considered truant? Honestly, I am about 99% sure that his father is the one who made this report. We are in a very contentious divorce. And he is doing anything possible to prove to me that he is still in control of Son and I, despite the fact that we have a PFA against him. So you think this is an act of revenge for leaving him? Yes, I could almost guarantee it. I see now. There was also a claim that Son is being medically neglected. I don't understand that. He knows Son is completely up to date on everything at the pediatrician, and from my understanding, the concern was that Son is severely struggling with his mental and behavioral health, and it is not being properly addressed. Well, obviously, that isn't true either. If I didn't care about his issues, I wouldn't have pulled him from the school he is used to so he could receive accommodations. I also wouldn't have him enrolled in therapy and he wouldn't be going regularly. No, I agree with you on that and definitely commend you on your commitment to getting him the help he deserves. And the last thing you mentioned, the Dr. OG allegations. I have never used illegal substances in my life. I may drink a glass of wine occasionally, but that's it. I am open to taking a test whenever you would like me to. If you are able to administer one right now, I'm happy to do that. I work in the medical field. I would never do anything like that. Duly noted. I don't think it is necessary at this moment to administer a test. Would you mind showing me Son's room quickly? Faye gives the agent a tour of her home, showing all of Son's belongings, room, and pictures of Son and family members all over the wall. Thank you so much. Normally, I make sure to speak privately to the child involved, but I could see he was concentrating very hard on his lessons, and I don't want to interrupt that. Now listen, as I'm sure you know, we are not allowed to inform anyone of the identity of the person that calls in the reports, but you seem very convinced that it could have been the father of Son. Once again, I can't confirm whether or not he is the one who called in the report, but if it were, especially if your former relationship had a history of domestic violence, I would not be surprised if this is just the first of many false reports. I am going to close this case once I get back to the office and mark it as unfounded. I will also include a note detailing what you informed me of regarding your ex. So Son is okay. You aren't going to recommend having him removed or anything. At this moment, I see nothing that would make me concerned about your ability to care for Son. Keep doing what you're doing, Mama. Don't let this get you down.